Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. Today we are watching another episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch. This is Season 2, Episode 13, and it is called Pabu. Last episode of The Bad Batch was super good. Pretty much exclusively followed Crosshair as he gets sent on this mission to guard some supplies, and we meet a clone trooper named Mayday. And just the way that it follows these two characters as Crosshair becomes more and more disillusioned with the Empire, and he's just treated like garbage and told he's replaceable, and then Mayday ends up dying from the cold, and it's essentially treated as oh, whatever, just move on. And then Crosshair kills the Imperial lieutenant or whatever, and then he is taken into the by the doctors that are running tests to try and find cloning capabilities, and they're trying to get to Omega and all that stuff. So we're gonna see what happens with that. It was really good. It was also my best performing Bad Batch episode ever on the channel. I don't know why. Maybe it was because of I posted it early compared to when I normally would post it, but it popped off far and away my best performing Bad Batch video ever. So thanks for watching it. Means a lot. But we're gonna jump into the next episode. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, and it helps my channel grow a lot. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more Star Wars related content. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the absolute world. Sometimes I post reactions a little bit early on Patreon as well, so if you're interested in that, consider checking it out. But otherwise, let's jump into Season 2, Episode 13 of The Bad Batch. Door opens. Hello, sir, with your round head.
Let's see it.
Yeah, let's see it, Crowder. Is that a tree? Oh, they're ready to fight.
Looks like we have a deal.
It's at least $10 in there. Don't drink it.
Poison is not typically my drink.
Impressive. For a pirate.
Ooh, what is that thing?
She's a liberator of ancient wonders.
Like Indiana Jones. Or Nathan Drake.
If you want to kill me, you'll have to do better than that.
He's got a bug that's gonna get you.
New pet?
You should have brought more muscle than that, Fee.
She only needs that much.
She did.
That's a big boy. She need a big boy. Oh, well now we got a gun, so we win. Damn, he's kind of capable. And we got our money back. Let's go.
Yes, I am playing against myself.
Tex
It is the only
just
time
chilling.
this game is a challenge.
Tech, we need a pickup.
On my way.
That's so funny. Surely this will have no consequences.
Omega spends all her time with you three. She needs friends.
That's a
ones her
lie.
own age, and who don't share her genetic profile.
We never had such a thing.
Yeah, and they turned out great.
So,
What's up, lizard lady?
rotations, and a word, you better be dead, because your absence has cost me a few scores. Remember our mutually beneficial arrangements. and how well we know one another, if you know what I mean.
Come on, Sid, don't be like that.
Well, to not assume I am just threatening you, boy.
Come on now.
Cut ties with Sid.
Did they actually do it?
Mutually beneficial arrangement wasn't so beneficial. Mutually.
In that case, you all are coming with me.
Yeah, we
Let's
like
see
her
these
more.
coordinates, brown eyes.
Yeah, brown eyes. I think we like Fee more than Sid, anyway. Sid is all about herself. Wow. This is a nice looking spot.
Welcome to Pabu, my home away from home.
It's her vacation
Listen to this
spot.
sanctuary of sorts.
Dang, dude, this place is legit.
Most of the villagers on Pabu are refugees. Many of the items I recover are remnants of their cultures, and that's worth preserving. After all, I am a liberator.
of ancient wonders.
Dang, Pabu's a dope spot, and Fee is awesome. New favorite character.
Welcome, 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 and
There.
You son of a bitch.
Gonna put this someplace safe.
Was there a connection building? Like an actual connection? Not just her aimlessly flirting at him? This is like the best place they could have found themselves in.
Shabby, is it?
New home. Better than that janky city they were chilling in. Monkey lemur thing. What is that thing? It's Beast Boy from Teen Titans. Munyo. Wow.
I have not heard her laugh like that in some time.
Well, adopt a Munyo, and she'll laugh like that all the time.
You're not worried the Empire will show up?
why would
Hopefully they don't bring them
We're a
here.
remote island with limited resources. But if they do, we'll manage.
Do you have defenses?
Some come to Pabu looking for a clean slate, a chance to start over. As a father, you couldn't ask for a better place to raise a child.
Yes. Gang gang.
You're suggesting we all stay on Pabu permanently?
Yes, absolutely. You can still keep doing your side gigs and all that, but build a house on this island. Is there like an empty house on this island that you can claim as yours? It is so precious.
You.
I'm full.
That's a first.
I will note the date and time to commemorate such a momentous occasion.
He's marking it down. More food.
I love this place.
That's crazy. Damn. This is incredible. Hopefully nothing bad happens. We're gonna find out that Sid planted some tracker on their ship and he's gonna find them somehow.
Why'd you leave?
Orbital
The
bombardment.
Empire.
I am not seeing anything.
Just wait. It'll be worth
He's
it.
trying to read the data. Oh, all the lights turn on. Dang, this spot is awesome. I just keep saying that. This is so cool. Uh-oh. They sent something.
need to.
Is this thing a volcano?
Just a tremor. It's no big deal. Happens all the time.
You should get back to the island.
But let's head in, just to be safe.
Yeah, you don't want to be out on the water when earthquakes happen and tsunamis and all that jazz, because you'll get capsized.
Well, that was different.
Does that
Small
happen
chunk.
often?
It's nothing to worry about. Part of island life.
Is this place a volcano? That would be a total bummer.
Hunter, I believe this island is at risk for a significant sea surge. How much risk? Highly probable to imminent.
We haven't had a sea surge in more than 3 decades.
That's not good.
I don't like the sound of that.
That sounds like the early warning system. Gotta get above the wall. All these lower houses.
The water
Oh
has already
no.
begun receding. We must evacuate all of Lower Pabu.
Aren't we moving?
The water's coming out. You're gonna move real quick back to the island in a hot second.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that boat's fine. You would have been chill. Okay, maybe this place isn't as great as we thought it was.
We have to keep moving.
Omega?
That water's coming back hella fast. Oh boy.
There's a giant wave coming. We're too far out. What do we do?
Run. Run hella fast. What about that old man that can't walk fast?
They will not make it before the surge hits. We must use additional means to get them over the wall.
How?
Hang on!
Yeah. Close proximity. Climb! How many rescue ladders do you have?
This is the last one.
Can I?
You dumbass old man, what are you doing? He's just chilling? He's like, I'm gonna sip this tea.
The water's moving too fast.
Oh, you idiot. Run faster, child.
I see you. Grab the line.
Oh, man. That was close. That's close. You're skimming the water like that. Damn, all these people's homes are just gonna be gone. Oh, hopefully Shep doesn't die. He's the last one climbing. Oh, Wrecker. I was gonna say, you better get this guy. Okay. We are gonna need to construct a much stronger seawall. That's rough. That post-meal nap is hitting hard.
Based on my estimations, it will take several rotations to rebuild the damage sustained in Lower Pabu.
Yeah.
But my people are resilient. We'll band together and rebuild.
Yeah. Build a better wall.
We could stay and help out with things. I had the same idea.
Yes.
Did you now?
Maybe this explains why we never see them again. So they just chill on this island forever.
You would be most welcome.
Wow. Dang. Okay. I actually really liked that episode. Because it provides hope for the future. Right? Like the Bad Batch now kind of has a home. Whereas before their home was the ship, you know? When Omega cared so much about losing the ship before, it's because it was their home. But now they have the potential to build a new home on this fancy island with Fee and all these other refugees. And it's kind of fitting that, you know, they're kind of refugees as well. So they fit right in with everyone else on this island. But you know, so we start out obviously with like them doing some deal, like, you know, classic Bad Batch stuff is completing a job with Fee for an artifact. And obviously it doesn't go perfectly to plan. There's a fight that happens, but that's classic Bad Batch. We're always getting in fights. We escape, and Sid is straight up like, yo, I haven't heard from you guys in 20 rotations or whatever. How long is that? Like, how long is 20 rotations? I guess it depends on the planet, potentially. I feel like rotations are just kind of tossed out, because like at the end Tech is like, oh, it'll take us at least 3 rotations or 30 rotations or whatever to rebuild this. And it's like, what does that mean? I need a quantifiable amount of time. But yeah, she's like, I haven't seen you guys in forever. You've cost me, your absence has cost me multiple business opportunities. And it's like, you know, I think Sid's gotten to the point where like she is taking advantage of them, right? Like she expects them to be there to do jobs for her without having their back in return. And now that they're gone, she's back to where she was in terms of money making opportunities. And I don't think she likes being back there. And my guess is she's gonna rat them out somehow, because, you know, loyalty, like that one giant lizard guy said, loyalty does not go both ways with Sid, you know. Fee, on the other hand, is dope as hell. She's there, and she's like, oh man, you guys are on the outs? You're refugees now? I think you should come with me, because Omega needs friends her own age. And she brings them to this island of Pabu. And turns out the whole reason that she, you know, is always like stealing these artifacts and stuff is because she's like reclaiming them for the people of Pabu, because they're like culturally significant to them in some way. And I think that's really cool. And for the first 75% of this episode, Pabu's pretty dope. It is like a island paradise. From everything we can tell, you know, they've slowly but surely built out on this island, and like everything seems pretty chill. I was kind of expecting a little bit like maybe the Empire was going to show up. Maybe somehow Sid hit a tracker on something they have, and she's going to rat them out to the Empire, and the Empire will show up. But that didn't happen. Turns out it's like a natural disaster where this island is prone to, you know, earthquakes, tremors, which is not an uncommon thing. That's kind of a normal thing even on our planet. Where a lot of the volcanoes you will see that are out in the ocean are the result of like tectonic plates and all that jazz shifting. So it makes sense that, you know, this island would have something going on. But that was a big deal. Like they have a sea surge. For those who don't know what that is, essentially it is, you know, it's like a tsunami, or you know, when big earthquakes hit coastal cities, often you'll see the water pull out, and it'll seem like it's just really low tide, and you could like literally walk out into where the ocean would be for quite a distance. But the thing is, the water's pulling out, so then it can come back in. Just how like tides normally work. But sea surge is like way bigger. You don't want that to happen to your town because it's gone if that happens. Good thing they had a big giant wall that they had built out. But now all their like lower Pabu is destroyed, and they're definitely going to need the Bad Batch's help to rebuild the city. Luckily, with I think mainly even like just like Tech and Wrecker, just them being there is going to make this so much easier, because Tech has all like the knowledge of, you know, how to he could pull out schematics of like how to properly design this city going forward so that it's like fully protected from now on, and then Wrecker can just do all the heavy lifting and make it happen. You know, but I think they're gonna need to build a significantly larger seawall if we're being honest. Like you know, or maybe not necessarily a seawall, but like, you know, there's different things that you can implement even here on Earth nowadays to mitigate the results of like a sea surge. So Star Wars, they probably have plenty of stuff. I mean, you know, this island is limited resources, but something tells me the Bad Batch will figure it out. Maybe the jobs they do going forward will be focused on helping out this community. That would be pretty dope. And if they do stay here permanently, it would kind of explain why we don't really see them going forward after this, is maybe they just lived out their lives on this island. That would be heckin' cool, in my opinion. They just need to get Crosshair to come here, and they can all be a big happy family again. Either way, I thought this episode was dope. The island is beautiful. The community is pretty cool, and I'm excited to possibly have like happiness in the Bad Batch's lives. I feel like they've been on the run the whole time. They've been, you know, I mean, they've had their own little version of happiness together, but they've, for the most part, been struggling the whole time and have felt displaced the whole time. You know, they're refugees. And I guess I've never really thought of them as refugees before up to this point. I mean, like, they're clones and they're former soldiers, but like I've never really thought of them as being like citizens displaced from their homes. And I mean, granted, they've kind of always been mobile and on the move. They've never really had a lockdown like home other than maybe like Camino, but I don't know if they ever really considered that their home other than like Omega. But they're refugees in their own right, so they fit right in with the citizens of this island nation. And so being able to, you know, have a place that they can like put down roots and take ownership of, I think that's really cool for them, and I'm excited to see more going forward. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You know, do you think Sid is gonna have a negative impact on the Batch going forward? Like what is gonna result in her being spited by them in a sense? You know, do you think this island thing is an actual long-term thing, or are they gonna have to, you know, run away again? I'm very curious to see what you guys think. But yeah, that's all I got. So if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. It's linked in the description down below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.